Hello everyone, and welcome back to Gerda, A Flame in the Winter. And as always for this project, we are joined by the Maca Biscuit.
Hello!
And last we left off, we were trying to find some juicy gossip, and also get our father out of that room.
Oh, yes. I must help him get out of the room.
I don't know if we'll be able to, mostly because I think we can only talk to one more person, and if it's not the right person, then we're screwed, because I think we need to use another bit of gossip to help move them.
I don't do they have to be an earshot of it? I'm so confused. I guess not.
I think what we have to do is get the gossip and then go tell them about the gossip. So that's why I think we're going to use up like 2 bars of this. I think we only have 2 left. I'm not sure, but let's...
Okay.
So we chance it with the kid?
I guess so, yeah. And yeah.
I think I had too much pork.
You did! You ate all of it before I even had a piece!
I had to. My mom said the Mickelsons are getting rid of their butcher shop. There won't be any more pork.
You dingus, the shop will still be here. Some German family bought it.
Oh. Well, never mind.
That's enough chatter. See if I can clear people out of that room to reach Vestergaard now. Well,
Gossip girl.
get fucked. Did you hear about the pork?
The party has gotten bigger and bigger. We can't keep meeting at our homes.
Well, then you and your German friends find have your German friends find you a place. Please tell me you have a new topic of conversation, Gerda. Yes, I do. But it's about your inn.
Dang.
There's a rumor going around that you watered down the beer. And what idly little gossip is
Piddly.
throwing that idea around? Piddly, fuck. Anyway, who's saying that? Who's starting shit? My cousin Charlotte.
Damn!
You might want to go fucking attack her. Her? She's never even had a drink at my place. I'll go straighten her out. Now, she's... Oh, sorry.
Now, she's my niece. Go easy on her.
No. Thanks for the tip-off, Gerda. Can't let her besmirch a fine Danish institution like this.
Nice.
Yay.
Finally. Thanks, Gerda. Now I can search these bookshelves for the message. Just make sure no one pops in. Found it. Obviously.
Obviously, read it. Hurry, read it.
Alright. Keep your scarf on. It's an inventory list for Vestergaard's factory. Only, he's not just storing radio parts.
I knew there was something fishy about those crates at the factory.
Already done a bit of digging, eh?
Of course. So, what's in his factory?
My god, the Germans are keeping munitions there. Ammo, guns, explosives even.
Here? In Tincliffe?
Looks like it. I learned that Vestergaard is storing weapons for the Germans. Wait. Some guns went missing. Did Vestergaard... Because remember, Stahl talked about some guns from the Germans being on the black market. Maybe Vestergaard's supplying the resistance with arms.
Exactly.
Knowing Leva, she'll want to do something. And quick, the arms are being shipped south Tuesday evening. I'd better get this to the resistance as soon as possible. The explosives listed here are just what they've been looking for. God, Torben's really fucking up my throat. I have a feeling there's going to be another factory job. Thanks, Gerda. Factory. I said factory?
What's that?
Christ. You guys need to learn some German. Let's meet tomorrow. The old man is storing German guns in his factory. I'll get them for you. Guns. German guns. Yeah? What?
Ah!
Sorry to startle you, ma'am. You're free to speak with Mr. Vestergaard now, though I won't hope for much. He's not in a very generous mood. Okay. The fuck was Reinhardt talking about?
I have no idea. That was very random. Well, Reinhardt, now I want to know what you're up to. Never mind, Norden. I'd rather check to Vestergaard. See you, Torben.
He looks so powerful behind his desk. I'm positive he can't help. Ah, Gerda. And in such a lovely dress. Did you sew it yourself?
I mean, I did.
Oh, this was that dress in the beginning.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Quite the seamstress. Opportunities to sport our finger garments are few and far between these days. Though I must say I think this banquet went quite well. Although I did find the port to be a bit dry. I'll have to speak to Vera about that. Did you enjoy the meal?
I had other things on my mind.
A shame, but understandable. I do hope the evening provided you with at least some respite. I can't imagine these last few days have been easy. Maybe there's something I could do to help?
Well, I mean, if you must...
Slips the dress down a little bit.
Well, lowers the scarf.
Perhaps one of the maids could pack you some of the leftovers. Dang. Or would you prefer a bottle of wine? A bit of extra heating oil?
I wanted to ask you about Anders. Just gotta be upfront.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about Anders.
I see. Well, then I suppose there's no avoiding the topic. But if I were to speak frankly and privately, this office is not the place for it. As I'm sure you've noticed, the walls are quite thin. I fear we'll have to brave the elements and speak on the balcony. But first, a bit of schnapps to warm the bones.
Schnapps?
Yeah, fuck it.
No.
No?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, yes, please. Start some schnapps. Yes, please. Cheers. Cheers.
Liquid
Talk about
courage. I got the perfect buzz going right now.
No.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
No, we love a good buzz. Buzz is helpful.
Little liquid courage is a nice medium, I'd imagine.
Be a little fun.
Vestergaard, so slow down, Vestergaard. He's like that Walmart employee. He's like, yeah, let me show you. And he just fucking storms off.
Goodness. This wind cuts right through the bone. Fuck, do we have to be outside like this?
Gerda, I hope it's not too cold for you out here. I rather enjoy the crisp air. As I was saying inside, I'm sure you're aware that your husband's predicament is a sensitive subject. The man who arrested him just joined us for dinner. And let us not forget that it is my factory which was attacked. What is it you would have me do?
Just use your influence to help Anders.
My influence? That is a thing cultivated over many years in an exacting fashion. It is hardly all-encompassing. Dealing with the Germans requires a delicate touch. I cannot risk moving a finger unless I am presented with a good reason. They are a suspicious lot.
I guess we should all be suspicious these days.
Indeed, we all should. I'm afraid the current anxiety of the occupations makes things difficult. My factory and my workers depend on a stable relationship with the occupation. Oh, we got shit. We got shit to throw at them.
Okay. So we have to do the check marks, don't we?
I think this one is like the good buzz thing. That's like, it helps us. The drunk probably wouldn't have helped us, but this is like solid evidence.
Yeah. So, I guess, does that require shipping Nazi goods? That's pretty good. Margaret and I found a German train manifest in your office. People might want to know about that.
Huh. I wondered where that might have gone. But I'm afraid a shipping schedule is not the indictment you'd think it is. I supply the Germans with radio parts. Quite publicly, in fact. It only makes sense that we would communicate about logistics.
But you don't just ship radios, do you?
There's nothing sordid about a bit of trade.
Not even when you're storing weapons? Endangering your workers by housing guns and explosives?
I have spare rooms. It would be bad business not to rent them out if there is a willing customer. But I don't concern myself with what my clients keep there. Business requires trust. Just keep smacking him with it.
I mean, yes, trust doesn't come cheap.
Oh, we want to go with the liquor courage?
Or is that, wait, which one did you want? Wait, which one?
I feel like if we keep smacking him with facts, it might get something out of him.
Okay, alright, that one. So you trust Torben? So you trust Torben often? Enough to make him ferry mail for you under the eyes of the censor?
More blackmail? More blackmail?
I guess, I mean... I'm sure Stahl would love to hear about that.
Gerda, is that a threat? And what would you tell him? That Torben ferries some mail from me now and then? Who would that hurt more? And would it even help your husband? Oh, we got his ass.
Yeah, which is why you've been buying land. All those foreclosed farms north of town. What did you have in mind?
Oh, nothing in particular. But land is a sound investment. It was the bank that foreclosed the land. I am just keeping it in Danish hands. If you're looking for intrigue, Gerda, I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place.
This cold is really getting to me.
I've got the perfect buzz going on right now.
Okay, perfect. Not even by building on illegal land?
My business may not always be popular, but I don't make a habit of putting myself at risk.
I hear your factory was supposed to be a public park. If that came out, well, it might make things difficult.
I'm afraid it's already too late for that. The factory has been built, the jobs are there, the taxes paid. 10 years ago, such aspirations might have been a threat, but not today. But my dear Gerda, this conversation has taken on such an adversarial tone. How long have you been friends with my daughter? With my family?
What does that have to do with anything?
I mean to say you know me, better than most in this town. Certainly better than the old families who wanted nothing to do with an upstart businessman. You know I am not a cruel man. Certainly, business requires a bit of iron and a firm stomach. But I have not lost my humanity.
Which is why you help the resistance. Even if they attack you.
Now there is a rumor that could cause trouble. When this war is over, I expect much of what I've done will come to light. But a premature reveal would only hinder me, and then I would be of no help to anyone, including Anders. I suspect you came here hoping to get help for your husband, but I'm afraid I must decline.
So then you won't help.
I'm not a magician. I can't just make the cell bars disappear. My power does not come from open opposition, dear child. It is carefully constructed, diligently reinforced by mutual obligations. You must get others to rely on you in order for them to do your bidding. But just the same, you have brought many things to my attention, Gerda, and I must say I admire your tenacity. You deserve something for your effort. I'm afraid I don't make a habit of filling my pockets with valuables, but here, these cigars might grease a few palms.
I can't accept that.
Ah, a shame. I would have been glad to be rid of them. I can't stand the stuff. But a businessman without a cigar is like a peacock without feathers. And we all have to make sacrifices to get what we want. Perhaps in time, we will bend the situation to your advantage. I'm sorry, Gerda, but this is something you will have to manage on your own. I have my own set of problems to deal with. I even made the mistake of letting my daughter get involved with a German officer. Each of us must put our own house in order first. Goodbye.
Goodbye. So that's it? Freeze my nipples off for nothing? Perhaps it was foolish to expect anything of him.
That's why we got the resistance. Plan number 2.
But I can't just let them take Anders away. I can hear laughter coming from inside. I've got no choice. If I want to save him, I'll have to break him out myself. Alright! Hell yeah! Oh, Gerda, listen to yourself. Break him out? What are you thinking? There's another burst of laughter coming from inside the banquet hall. You're not capable of something like that. But I have to try. I broke into the clinic to get the penicillin.
And got one shot.
And look how that went. It'll be different this time. It seems like there are munitions at Mr. Guard's factory. Munitions at Mr. Guard's factory. I know the Resistance is interested in getting their hands on them. They might even use some to break out Anders if I help them with their mission. And if they won't help, Reinhardt has similar plans. Oh, Gerda, they made you for different... They're made of different stuff than you. Sterner, harder. Why don't you just give up? You've done more than enough. Isn't that what Anders would have said? I can never do enough. I can never do enough. Not for him. Not for this town. Oh, my hands are going numb. I should go home. There's nothing for me here now. Alright. So, plan C backfired. Gotta go to plan D.
Well, it seems like we've laid the foundation.
How strange it was to see such opulence after so many years of scarcity. Vestergaard had gone to great lengths to display his power and furnish the banquet with as much food and drink as the black market would allow. But his wealth fueled his power. He wasn't willing to do anything which would put that wealth at risk. I would have to save Anders on my own.
The last one.
I had hoped guilt would drive him to do the right thing, but it seemed his conscience was not as troubled as mine.
Compassion.
Compassion.
It's late.
It's nighttime.
We're gonna break Anders out tonight.
Heck, I wish we would. 2 a.m.? I can't sleep. I'm restless. I'm so restless in my little farmhouse.
My head is spinning, but I have to try and get some rest. There are so many things that I need to do tomorrow.
Don't we have to take care of that kid that was shot in the leg?
Oh, fuck, you're right. I was like, what?
Shuffle.
What time is it? What's that noise? Sounds like someone's in the kitchen. Anders?
Do we got a gun? Like,
I
can
doubt
hear
it.
a rustling sound from the kitchen.
What?
Oh, we're dreaming.
Is this the woods out by the lake? Random.
Nice
Okay.
ladies.
Oh yeah, they're very cute. Anders. Why isn't he turning around? Move closer. I can. Yeah.
I can't see his face properly from here.
Oh my god, is it gonna be like bludgeoned or something? Oh, I don't want to see it. Oh, he's fine. Oh, he's fine. Anders?
Gerda, darling, you're here. Come, this picnic is all ready for us.
Picnic? In this weather?
Gotta do what we gotta do.
I don't like it. I don't like
A
it.
spread of delicious food. Dig in.
What a wonderful spread.
Thud, thud, thud.
What was that?
Sounds like it's coming from the shed.
Should we see what it is?
Do you really want to? We've only just sat down.
Of course, you're right. You've lit candles and everything. So romantic.
Oh, listen. The blackbirds are singing.
How peculiar.
Thud, thud, thud. There it is again.
What should we do?
Let's just wait until it goes away. Nothing good is on the other side.
Wait. How do you know that?
Best not to discuss it, dear.
Tell me.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
you're right. We don't need it.
Thud, thud, thud.
Ignore it. I guess.
It stopped.
Good riddance.
Now, do you want a sandwich? Here, let me just...
Anders, watch out for the candle. Ow, ow, ow. There's candle wax all over my hand. Was it this dark before? I can't see anything. Anders? Are you still there? Anders?
Thud, thud, thud.
What's that sound again? Maybe I should check it out after all.
Someone wants to be let in or out. Gerda, this accursed cough will be the death of me.
Oh? We need to see the doctor.
We need your help. We need it now.
Let us see the doctor. Please, just wait a moment. There's too many of them. I need to talk to Harold.
Right.
Oh, it's a nightmare, bestie. He ain't gonna be there. He's gonna be dead. Harold!
Gerda, do something. Help him.
Can't.
Thud, thud, thud. It's the Gestapo. Open up.
We have to go. You have to hide.
Open up.
No! Where'd he go? Anders?
Oh, I'm running. But... Okay.
Alright, ready.
Are those tanks? Those look like tanks.
That was a car. He's dying. He's dying and there's nothing we can do.
Look at what you've done.
I'm so sorry. Keep moving.
I mean, Peter has literally been gun happy this entire freaking
Yeah,
game. Dude
you've
needs to
been
chill.
killing everybody. Mama, I'm cold. It's going to be alright. It's going to be alright. I wanted to help. Why do you insist on playing their games? She's only a child. You know mercy.
Didn't we give her the penicillin?
Yeah, that we did. I can't stay here. We did.
I mean,
Sure, or we give her a teddy bear too.
have you forgotten about your father? All their faces are distorted. Don't you trust me anymore?
I can't. I have to keep going.
Is this like a survey for the game for all the actions we've done so far?
Ooh.
Hello, Gerda. Still hoping that someone will solve your problems.
I'm not talking to you.
Won't you join me for a bite? Of course, with those hands of yours, you might stain the tablecloth.
My hands. Look at them. What's wrong with my hands? The wax in the candle, it's turned to blood.
Oh, isn't that dear old Anders over yonder?
Oh.
Seems the Gestapo finally caught up to him.
Oh no. I have to hurry. I don't like it, 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 I don't like it. Anders! Why can't I? Why can't I catch up? Oh, the blood's rushing in my ears. No, don't shoot! Anders! I'm at home. Someone's knocking at the front door.
Hmm?
The fucking chickens.
Oh, yeah, I forgot there's chickens outside.
Jacob?
The cold winter air is seeping in through the cracks. Ah, the door's still broken. Goodness, child. You look as though the Reaper has you in his clutches. He is a fiend who visits, I fear, all too often.
What brings you by?
I came to bring you fortitude for the coming day. Some leftover cakes from the kef board. I also want to discuss a few things. Tell me, did you learn anything at the banquet?
Vestergaard won't help. At least not until he's assured about the risk. Responsible business, he said.
I see. That is unfortunate, but we must remember in these trying times to be kind to our fellow man. Case in point, there's a convoy of German refugees heading north from the station tomorrow. A perfect flock for our ducklings to join. Torben has agreed to help procure the proper papers from some resistance members to the north. But I have my doubts about the man's negotiating prowess. Perhaps you can accompany him.
If I have time.
And Gerda, I do not mean to pry into your personal matters. The Lord knows I am not one for idle gossip. I don't know. But in times like these, it does us good to turn to family. Consider visiting your father at the station today. I know he worries about you, even if you have your differences.
Thank you, Jacob.
And Gerda, do be careful today. Stahl has increased patrols following his son's disappearance. Stahl has increased patrols around Teenclev following Heinrich's disappearance. But I must leave you now, my child. And for goodness sakes, please put on something warmer before you catch a cold. We must not be careless with our health.
You woke me up at the crack of dawn. For what?
Cake.
Things certainly aren't getting any easier.
Sheesh.
It was 2 a.m.
It really was. It really was.
It seemed that the events of the last few days were affecting me in ways I didn't realize. My mind was racing after the choices I'd made, turning over every decision and wondering at its effects. I could feel myself changing, doing things I'd never imagined, and consorting with people I would normally avoid. Was this the person I wanted to be?
Of course. A queen. She's still a
Queen. Uh-huh. The first one.
First one it is.
If changing myself was what it would take to save Anders, then that is what I would have to do.
Nice. I thought that'd be
Now we're
insight,
just
but
making
okay.
her sound desperate for him.
She loves him. That was the whole point of this whole thing, was to get him out.
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't anything about the resistance that I read. I'm trying to find resistance type stuff, but there's not much.
Damn.
Reinhard is lurking around the market. If I help him with his schemes, he might be more helpful when I try to break into the factory. The resistance is keeping Heinrich captive here. The boy's a bit of a sleuth. He might know something about the factory. My father is friends with some of the guards at the factory. I could try to persuade him to tell me about their routines. Torben is heading west to get forged papers for Esther. Perhaps I can help ensure that everything goes smoothly.
Well, we have an interesting set of missions before us, but we are going to go ahead and end the episode right here. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And Mac, do you have anything to say for your actions?
I have no regrets. And I wish I had gotten a little more buzzed at that party so that way I could have some more unhinged things to say, but it's fine.
A party girl. A party girl. Don't let her lie to you. That's all she does.
Oh my god, please. As if.
Well, again, thank you, everyone. Hope you're enjoying. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.